Jeff, Retro Rides again. Hey, working on a Camaro for Christian. So this car came in, he wanted to ride a little better. It's kind of got the old squishy suspension in it. It's got the single leaf in the back. It does have a front sway bar, but it's got old bushings, and they did upgrade the shocks and put disc on the front. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a full Ridetech setup in it. So upper and lower control arms, coilovers that are adjustable, and then cool part is in the back we're going to do 4-link, so we'll take the leaf spring out and do upper and lower trailing arms along with the coilovers, and you can change the ride dampening on. So cool kit. This one similar to the Mustang. It's got a full cradle for the upper and weld-on mounts for the rear end for the upper trailing arms, and then these are the lower trailing arm mounts. So, and then they give you all the rebuildable heims and everything. So cool setup. Looking forward to doing this one. Should be on the ground a little bit later, but just kind of getting started on this one. So got the wheels off, getting the front end tore apart, and we'll have some more footage for you. And then now we're working on the back. This one's a little bit tedious. You have to put this rear cradle in here, which I'm doing now. This cradle goes in 3 or 4 times. So basically you initially mock it up after you get the exhaust and the factory rear bump out for the differential. So that was kind of a pain because you can't see where it's drilled, but we've got the technology to find those drilled out or those welded in spots. So got it out, got it all mocked up. You put it in, drill a couple of holes, and then you put nutserts in it, and then put it back in again, tighten it down so it's seated where you know you want it, and then you get to go through and drill the rest of the holes for more nutserts on each side. So you have it in and out 2 or 3 times kind of thing, but it makes it for a nice job once it's all done. But it's just kind of a repetitive deal where you got to continue to put it in and take it back out, put it back in. But it'll be cool once it's all done. You know, the upper arms are right here, which will weld onto the differential right here once we have it all mocked up. But right now I just have it shifted forward so we don't have to unhook the brake line or the park brake lines. So got the brackets. Trailing arms are all assembled right there, measured out. They give you a standard measurement as far as that goes. And then we have our lower mounts, which bolt onto the factory spring perch that used to be there. Well, it's still there, but lower trailing arm will go here, coilover will be here. They have got several adjustments for height, and then also for pinion angle, and also depending on how you want the car to react under load for different measurements and things like that. So pretty cool. And then these are the plates that we weld on, and they got little gussets with their logo, which is kind of cool. So we'll have those on here shortly, and then have it on the ground, get it on our new alignment rack here soon. So stay tuned for that. That'll be cool. So we got everything in, all the 4 links in it, upper and lower, adjusting the coilovers right now, just to get ride height. This car's got a little bit of a tall tire on it, so we're gonna bring it up a little bit so it doesn't rub like it was doing before, front and back. And then once we get our proper ride height, then we're gonna reinstall the tailpipes that were on it. We gotta do a couple mods on them. The other exhaust system we're gonna keep the front half, but we're gonna put a flange on it right here so the tailpipes are removable, and we'll have to put a little bit of a bend to go around the coilover. So they'll dump in the same spot. It'll actually be darn near identical. It just has to have a little bit of a bend in through here to give us a little bit of extra room around the coilover there. But yeah. So once we get all the ride height and exhaust and all that, we have our Hunter alignment machine. So we're gonna align it here in-house. Be kind of cool, be the first ones. Pretty much everything can be done here now, which is kind of fun. You don't have to worry about driving it someplace, somebody else driving the car, not aligning it the way you want. So it's kind of cool to be able to do that and not have to worry about the dynamic of another shop and how they deal with things. So it'll be fun. Stay tuned.
Now we just need a dyno.
I know. Gotta get the dyno. I think it makes this much power. No, it does. Am I doing it right, Jeff?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Uh-huh.
You're going lefty.
Yeah. My motto is the cross thread's a tight thread. Huh?
Oh.
I'm joking. That's not. Got the tailpipes all wrapped up. Had to make some intermediate pipes to clear all the 4-link and onto the alignment. So hooking it all up, getting ready to comp it out and see what it looks like, get our initial numbers, and then go through and do our final tweaks on it from there. I did put an idler arm in it and a pitman arm, so had a couple loose parts, but outside of that, it was pretty good shape. So yeah, things should drive really good. Basically right now we're just setting up all the cameras on the sensors for the cameras on the wheels. So I've already plugged in all the information on the computer. So we'll roll it back and then roll it forward to comp it, and that gets the run out for the wheels. And then we can go through and do our sweeps for your caster and camber. And then go through and of course shim the upper control arms to wherever we choose to as far as the caster and camber goes. So on this car it'll probably be a little different than the factory bias spec back in '67, but time will tell as far as how much adjustment we have. Sometimes the older subframes kind of had some previous history, potholes and accidents and things like that. So we'll see what the numbers show, and then from there we can kind of adjust it. The biggest thing is you got to be able to adjust one side to match the other or vice versa, and sometimes you can only get it so close. So we'll see here soon.